This hint and tip is based on another query we've had from someone on problems that they've had with a chart in Excel. The problem that they have, as you can see from this example, is that the data they have in the spreadsheet is being plotted, which is fine. However, further down, for data that they have not filled in yet, there are formulas built in that, because there is no actual raw data to begin with, there is an error message being produced. This error message is then being plotted on the graph, and the query was, is there a way of having this chart so that those error messages aren't plotted on the chart to begin with? Now, with charts, there are ways in which you can say to not have error messages to be plotted on a graph. If you go under the Chart Design tab, select Data, and then click on the Hidden and Empty Cells, you can see here there is a Show Empty Cells option as gaps, and there is a tick option where you can show an NA error message as an empty cell. However, the error message in this spreadsheet is not NA, and because of that, it is being plotted on the graph. So we found a solution to help this query, and we're going to go through it now with you below. On this sheet, you can see we have done a solution for most of the points, but we've left one error message to go through how we created the solution with you below. You can see on the chart that this one div error message has been plotted, but the rest of these NA messages aren't, because of that option before of having NA be plotted as a gap or as a 0 option on your chart. The solution you can see here is using two formulas, one being nested inside another, the if statement and the isError formula function as well. IsError will tell you if there is an error within a cell. We're now going to go through how we built this formula in this example on this cell here. So this is the formula that is currently there. We're going to type in isError and wrap around and make sure that that formula that we've typed in is inside the brackets of this isError function. Hitting enter, you can see that the answer has now come up as true. However, this true word, of course, is still being plotted on the graph. So what we're now going to do is nest that within an if statement. This formula, of course, is now producing true, and if it is true, which the value coming up in the cell is, we're going to have it replaced with the NA error value. We're going to double click on that, do a close bracket and a close bracket to finish off this nested formula. We need two closed brackets at the end because we have two open brackets at the beginning. You can see here, as you go through, they colour coordinate them, so the beginning and end brackets should always be black. If I now hit enter, you can see that this has now replaced the error message with the #NA/A error message, and that plot has now disappeared from that chart. So from here, this is just showing you how you can take a formula and then build it in so that you can nest in other formulas around this error message that was produced so that it is no longer plotted on that chart. So hopefully this might help you if you come across this problem as well. Let us know what you think. And we hope you found this interesting, learning something new about creating charts in Excel and fixing them when you have error messages in them.